What's up, everyone? Today we are talking about the new Spider-Verse wave from Hasbro. These just released this month. They told me when I pre-ordered December, but here we are, October 25th, and we got all four that I had pre-ordered. Really excited to get into these. If you're not following me on TikTok, I'm going to be doing individual reviews as well there, but let's go ahead and dive in. Like I said, this is the new Hasbro line of toys. We'll start off with unboxing Miles, the fan favorite. Right, let's pop him out. Skinny little guy. Of course, comes with his masked head and a set of alternate hands. And I think that's the case for all of them. It just feels so skinny compared to other Legends. But I know Miles is a skinny little guy. Spider-Man are typically supposed to be skinny little guys. This feels super skinny, but not frail, if that makes sense. Can crunch. Head, let's see the head. And neck. Yeah, a little bit. I like it, I dig it. Man, it's so little. I'm not used to such skinny little limbs. This is if you want two fists, if you want two web shooting hands. Let's pop off the head, take a last look, see if he's got a fade. Nah. Backflipping pose. Pretty good. Decent. I would say decent. Skinny but sturdy. That's what I would call this guy. Alright. I will put him aside. Alright. Let's move on to Gwen. I like this one a lot. Gwen, I think, really carries this line. This one looks better than the previous. Just trying to figure out what that was. I guess that's orange on her costume. Dig the hair. Obviously, when you have the hair like that, it limits neck and head articulation. Her head's not gonna tilt that way. Can tilt a bit that way, can go down a little bit, won't go back. Ooh, she's got like the chucks. Brand chucks. She can crunch way less than Miles. The joints are nice and sturdy though. Oh shit, I take that back. Oops. I don't know if that's user error or manufacturer error. I'm gonna assume user error. But yeah, articulation. God damn it. That's crazy. Now that it's all kind of been flexed, it's just coming off so easily. So that, compared to that, you can see there's the back, right? You can see the form of the back. That's the part I'm trying to hone in on with y'all. That versus that. It looks similar on camera, but it's not. I promise y'all it's not. Yeah. Well, anyways, I would assume Miles is more flexible anyways. All right, let's take a look at, so she's got this loose hoodie piece, which is good. Obviously, you want to take that off when you put on the hooded mask head. Paint looks good. Accessories, we've got same thing as Miles for the hands. If you want double web shooting hands, if you want double fists. And then let's take a look at Lyla. I think that's pretty cool. For a figure this small, I wasn't expecting any sort of articulation, but there is 0 movable parts. So don't fuss with it. Let me take another look at this head sculpt, because I was trying to see, she seems a little wall-eyed, but maybe that's how she is in the movies. Yeah, that seems good. Good paint job. I dig it. I'm upset about this fucking joint, but I think for that piece, you can just glue it. I forgot to check head articulation with the hood. You could probably pop the hood off of this. I'm not going to, because I've already fussed with it, and put this guy on, and then I'm sure she can move her head around much more. Yeah, you can already feel the weight difference between this one, and definitely this one and this one. Miles is so dang light. I like the size of him. Let's see, size. Yep, that looks right. Let's put him in a pose. Okay, something I'm noticing with Miles now that I'm trying to pose him, the ankles have joints to move back and forth, but they just don't. I've had that problem with a few legends. Anyone know what that's about? It just seems like it's fused. I don't want it to be I don't want it to be loose. And I got some gunk to put there in that event, but I always find that annoying. This foot works perfectly. 1, 2, 3. You can feel where it's supposed to be. Neither of Miles' legs can do that, or feet can do that. And this one doesn't work either for Ghost Spider or Gwen. These are some big mitts on Miguel over here. I didn't realize that his palms were red like that. Pretty cool. So if you wanted to hold, he comes with fists at the ready. Good. He's got a joint there at some articulation around the thighs, which is great. He's got, yep, hip articulation. Good crunch. That's a good crunch there. Back, obviously not as much as Miles with his huge butt compared to Miles. More sleek, slender look. Makes sense. This guy's supposed to be more of I think a biggin, a heavy. Great hair, great head of hair. Really impressed with the hair from all 3 figures, honestly. Paint job, good, really good. Cheekbones, 10 out of 10. All right, and the wrist, yep. Yep, you can feel it. Very good. Now, let's see if the knee pops off when I try moving it. Nope, very good. Let's check that. Those upper thigh, quad area, very good. Now let's check the ankles. Come on. No. Left ankle. Am I bugging? Is this normal? Like, am I over critical over the ankles? Because they're just stiff. You can't do anything with them. I know that's very, very common with all the figures I have. Maybe they're just not supposed to be like that. Not supposed to behave. Which one's the right one? Like this, where I can actually, you can see on camera, like there's a point where it actually stays. Come on. See? You can even hear it a little bit. That's what I'm expecting from all ankles. And right now I'm 1 out of 6 out of functioning ankles. And is the functioning ankle on the bullshit leg? No, it's on the functioning leg. All right, good. So this is 0 out of 10 leg. This is a 10 out of 10 leg. Average that out, it's about a 5. All right. Annoyed with that, but like the figures so far. The ankle thing is just always a thing. So I'm just gonna have to ignore it because it's always a thing with every Marvel Legend. Let's pop the head off. Wait, I forgot to check head articulation. Ooh, very little, because he's got a thick neck. This guy can do all the poses, like the doggy pose. Like, huh? What? Can look pretty high up, can look decently down. This one, that's about it for the side. If you're so inclined, let's pop it off. You can obviously get in there and make some notches to give him more movement. I don't know. I gotta figure out what pose I want to do for him on the shelf, and then maybe I'll do something like that. All right, let's pop the masked version on. Slightly more articulation. But yeah, you saw the joint. There's nowhere for it to go. I'm jostling it, but that's all it is. It's jostling. It's not really articulation. But look at that. I like that look a lot. That is a really good sculpt. Fuck. So that's user error, 100%. I'm not blaming them. Should have moved the shoulder joint first. Well, Doyle rules. Anyone get that reference? I like that it's painted under the abdomen, so you can do these kinds of poses and not lose, I don't want to say reality or what's that word? Immersion? Because it's a comic book figure, but that's pretty cool. I like that. I like those details. Obviously there, it fits perfectly. I'm gonna move the shoulder back so he's winding back. Yeah, the back articulation, nah, it's not going anywhere. He's not gonna be able to do a full Titanic pose. Just a straight T with that big old back he's got. Does not skip back day. None of them really have the back joints that kind of go into the back. It's all just really shoulder joints that stay in that shoulder position. Let me see if I can find an action figure that does have that. I think the Quicksilver I just reviewed has it. See, this is what I mean. This joint that disappears into the back. So we can do... There we go. See, like, those arms are behind his back. I've shared this. Like, he can hold his own hands behind his back if he were so inclined, which right now he is. Woo. All right, but that's kind of what I'm talking. You see, in the chest also goes in and out, and you'd think with the Spider-Man figure, should be the most articulated action figure would have that, but no, not so much. But this guy's so skinny that you could still do all the poses you need without that. So I think maybe I'm just overcritical right now, but I think this guy could have used it. I think it would have been good on Miguel or Spider-Man 2099. And let's see. It's fine. This guy, I think, could have used it. And yeah, the hands are like grabby, gropey hands. Gimme those. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. That is Miguel O'Hara. I'm trying to Spanish up his Irish name. And now let's move on to Peter Parker. Let me take this taped hands out. Both are web shooters. Here's the head sculpt of the masked version. Nothing special there. His goofy head sculpt from the Spider-Verse movies. Looks right. I thought his hair was a little more brown, but this might be right. Decent up vertical articulation. Not so much. Cannot do that doggy confused pose that Miles can do. Same, no shoulder trap back openings, same as the other ones. This is more like it's like a V. You see that? It's like goes in and out. These are more straight. The other ones have been a little bit different, just a tiny thing I noticed there. Can you wind up at least? Let's move the shoulder in position to try. Oh, there's no joint. That's as far as that's gonna go. Okay. His neck, shoulder, decent traps on this guy. Oh, nice. Decent bendiness. Look at that neck. That neck looks so unnatural. That's the longest neck. All right, I'm gonna try to bend the knee. Do not bend the wrong part. Yeah, I can feel the wrong part trying to bend. This one, good. Very good. This part, I can feel the wrong part trying to bend. Very good. Okay, good. All right, very good. Now, let's check the ankles. Oh, we got one. We got one. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Side to side, anything? Yep. Can do some side action. Very good. Let's check this one. 1, 2, 3. We got 2 functioning ankles. That's a twofer. Immediately bump up in a whole point in grading. I dig it. I think can't blame them for this. That's how he's animated. He's got that. He's kind of goofy. He can twist his upper body. Can he twist his hips? Cannot twist his hips. Cannot twist his hips. A Spider-Man figure not being able to twist his hips in the year of our Lord 2024 is unacceptable. I don't care if he's a schlubby dad in the movies. Spider-Man can move his hips. Shit, Hasbro, come on. And this, not being able to wind back, I guess that's how you would wind back. Yeah, that looks like a decent Spider-Man right there, but no, the articulation, yuck. At least the ankles work. This is annoying. Those arms are not going back any further. That's crazy to me. No twisting of the hips. Head and neck. Vertical, very good. Horizontal, not bad. But the crunching and the backwards bending is decent. So I'll just say it's a decent attempt. Articulation, I guess, is not really the thing. The movie look is the focus for this line. Yep, height difference, good. That looks right. Yeah, that looks right. Let me get Gwen in here. Yep, that looks right. All right, overall, I like the look. The look is awesome. The head sculpts are awesome. The hair, the face, the paint, very good. Articulation leaves room for improvement. In my opinion, I haven't opened up my Figure Arts ones, but I think if this one's knee was better, I'm gonna probably use her with this head sculpt instead of this, because I like this a lot. I like these two probably the best of these. If her knee didn't continuously pop off, maybe Gwen would be in there, but I would say it's kind of a tie between these two. The more I got used to it, the more I like how slim he is, because that is the character. And he's sturdy. He's slim but sturdy. He ended up being the most durable of all of them, I feel like. Very decent. If you want to pick it up for your collection, for your Spider-Verse collection, I'd say do it. I do want to pick up the other two in the line, three in the line, but so Spider-Punk, Miles G. Morales, and Pavitr Prabhakar. He looks really cool. Spider-Punk is probably my favorite in the whole group, but I didn't like the purple hue they put on him. I know he has a bunch of different hues in there. I'll probably wait for a different sculpt, and I know there's a few out there. I forgot who he is. It's his uncle, the villain, forgot his name, but I don't know. This one I want to, but I'll probably wait for a sale. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. They're not must-haves. I won't go that far, but decent. All right, so that's it. Again, not must-have, but they're decent. I'll collect the other 3 figures probably on discount whenever they go on discount. And if you're not following me on TikTok, please do. I'll be posting more things on TikTok. I shared about half of the things that are boxed up that I'm gonna review. So if you want to check that out, please follow me on TikTok. The link is in the description. And please follow me for more content, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.